大家好，歡迎收睇 Gameplay HK 阿俊，繼續 Alan Wake 2。嗱，上集我哋就用 Alan 睇咗佢嗰13年嚟，究竟喺一個我諗當係夢中世界做咗啲乜嘢啦。咁而家咧就轉翻女角嘅視角。我首先想問下，究竟佢有冇聽過神樹邪教先
？Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
竟然喺佢哋身上面，會唔會同隻怪物合作呢？
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
仲有冇嘢可以問啊？冇咯喎，我哋已經要進入側寫嘅位置，研究下究竟佢諗緊啲咩。
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
佢有原稿收埋，咁空殼咧
？Wake has a double, Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face, the dark place in your place, scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here, in Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
我覺得應該唔會係相反啦，係嘛？哦，你有偷藏
Wake's hiding more manuscript pages. Okay, Mr. Wake, I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay.
一齊睇咯，咁樣。
Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
文字上頭先講嘅又有啲分別，仲有啲後續嘅喎。
Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her, her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
不過其實都係差唔多嘅啫。喂，咁而家睇完原稿啦，仲有冇其他嘢問啊？定我要重組下啲案情啊？冇嘢問噶咯喎，呢度咧，呢度都冇嘢，同埋咧呢間房終於都開咗啦，係盒，佢嘅電筒都可以儲存光源，意味住呢個係吊飾嚟嘅喎，但係其實我要嚟都冇用，因為我而家裝備嗰啲都已經好好用噶啦，反而我應該要擺翻啲嘢入嚟咯。OK， 整備完畢，我而家咧重新 set 過啲hotkey 嘅位置咁樣啦，咁啊方便啲我攞嘢嘅係。 啊，呢度仲可以 save 添。咁同埋而家我哋要深入了解個神奇開關，可能就係要嚟線索板呢一度組合一下我哋嘅資訊啊。
Wake just gave us a lot of information, but this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
用得啦，咁呢？神奇開關喺啲
Nope.
吓唔俾我擺啊？唔係，我要咁樣擺上嚟。擺埋過嚟呢度。
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
神樹邪教呢度仲有嘅，咁就係咪擺嚟呢度啊？唔啱，有啲乜嘢人牽涉其中都唔係。哦，原來係要放嚟目的呢個位置。咁呢度應該睇晒㗎咯喎。
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
從而家起，可以透過工友休息室裏面嘅水桶，喺兩個主角嘅故事之間切換啦。水桶，哦，就係呢一度啊！但我覺得而家唔係用，咦唔係喎，有嘢傾喎。
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
咪就係你啲原稿出現咗咯。我諗應該都係擺嚟呢度。其實我好唔中意咧用 keyboard mouse 擺呢個位，因為咧你係冇用手掣去控制咁簡單。雖然係直覺啲嘅，你好似就咁拖啲嘢埋去咁樣。擺到啦，擺到啦，原來係擺呢度嘅。案件呢度。點解我頭先明明睇唔到有個黃色點嘅喎？擺咗落嚟先啦。
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake, and the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
咪係咯，係要寫恐怖小說嘅，乞人憎。哇，好多資料啊喂！逐個嚟，逐個嚟。唔得，我真係拆翻個手掣先。有手掣就舒服好多啦。哇，放咗勁多嘢入嚟啊！俾大家望一望先。仲有一張係暫時用唔到住嘅。故事係點樣改變事實同埋規則，就係要放呢兩張。黑暗深處呢度呢，就係阿 Wake 一直喺另一個世界13年嘅，同埋黑暗魅影有時會變成佢嘅樣。另外喺交界呢個位呢，就係放呢一張係同 Wake 之前起嘅黑暗深處有關嘅，而點樣進入就係放翻呢個女巫嗰個牌啦。黑暗魅影呢度呢，就講咗空殼同黑暗魅影係一體兩面，而且試圖將世界變成夢魘。如果要終止個故事係有方法嘅，但係我哋得2日時間嘅啫。要揾到呢個魔法燈光，光可以對抗呢個黑暗魅影，有光嘅地方唔怕佢，呢個我哋都知噶啦。 好，出翻去。呢度我哋都探索過，應該。
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels one.
So
No,
who's in
thank
for
you.
a bet this year?
Those beady dead marble eyes
$100
still give me
says there'll be at
nightmares.
least one fender bender between the floats.
For that amount of money, you'll cause it yourself.
Yeah, I'm not taking that wager. Too many opportunities for interference.
呢三個又好古怪咯，佢唔知同對方傾緊偈啊，一個仲望住我。
Hello and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin!
咁啊，提示我哋去 ODR 嗰度咧。
Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh!
用紙皮整
So
出
can
嚟
some
㗎，係
local
咪？
history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun! And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll have a great time.
我覺得佢兩個人咧好大反差。
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself.
咁多人
It's
驚。
keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Yeah, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
咁野蠻嘅，你掹條電線啫，又唔係唔俾電視你。不過我驚佢咧掹咗條電線都會着咁啊，得人驚啦。究竟會係邊一間房咧？呢幾間其實我哋都入過噶咯喎。誒？呢間之前冇入過嚟啊！塔米唔想我嚟，我感覺到呢趟旅程似乎冇咩幫助，我仲以為離開城市可以帶嚟一啲靈感，但係兩步陣就只有樹同埋空嘅店面啫。我要揾到啲嘢，已經唔想再寫抱怨世界有幾爛嘅劇本。我以為刻薄嘅社論可以俾自己似個真正嘅藝術家，但係唔係咁嘅，咁樣唔似我。我想寫啲特別嘅嘢，獨立特行，真正嘅大作，但係寫咩好呢？呢個陣真係好難，我唔想同尋晚發生嘅事扯上關係。不過感覺好怪，我而家坐喺旅館嘅房間，靈感開始逐漸成型，新劇本嘅諗法出嚟啦。一支太空邪教為咗尋找某樣嘢誤入歧途，毀咗銀河系。一個孤獨嘅男人，一個藝術家喺星際遊蕩，直到佢被命運推住走上邪教之路。全黑人卡士。音樂劇、搖滾歌劇，喂，其實會唔會黑暗魅影已經影響到其他人，令到佢哋要寫啲咩恐怖小說啊？竟然喺度執到份原稿，仲要係回程2嘅喎，之前我入嚟都冇呢樣嘢。聽下
Ed
先。
hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled in vain.
咁即係話我哋如果去咗個湖嗰邊，可能就會遇到呢兩個人。佢搭乘渡船。
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
咁我諗你咁寫，即係話佢一定會有事啦。呢邊咧應該未開得門住，掛咗牌。呢邊應該開得啦。
I can't force it open.
頂。同埋我哋要去多 ODA 一次先。呢邊咧，我哋呢邊出嚟就得。有冇咩新嘅唔同咗嘅嘢咧？呢邊好似有啲嘢，係咪咧？唔係喎，遊客啫喎，但好呆咯啲遊客。仲有就係咧，其他人啲 texture， 即係除咗女主角之外啦，啲面部嘅 texture 係好古怪，我唔明點解會做到咁樣嘅係。呢度有冇特別嘢？轉咗人喎，原本嗰個女侍應係咪俾人炒咗啊
？For Deer Fest. Drinks, snacks, some charades maybe. Interested?
In everything but the charades.
What's wrong with charades? It's fun. And deer themed.
做咩啊？一個想玩化妝扮嘢，一個唔想啊！我仲諗住 ODA 呢度應該有啲特別嘢，但係都係未見有，好似就冇特別嘢啦。唯一就係咧景嗰個地圖我未攞咯。
Mulligan and Thornton told everyone to stay out of the basement. And now, they're nowhere to be found. I bet they're just trying to get out of work.
Let's not assume the worst of our colleagues.
Yeah, God forbid.
有兩個人失蹤咗，就係我哋喺嗰個地下室出嚟嘅時候，咪有兩個人守住嘅。我真係揾唔到幅地圖喎，警署入口應該有㗎係嘛？會唔會係呢個？揾到啦，終於揾到幅地圖啦，係。樓下都有啲嘢可以攞㗎。不過我諗唔使特登落去住啊，因為而家身上面咧，其實都好多道具㗎啦，去做翻啲正經嘢先。好，出發，我哋去富水鎮。咦喂，點解又黑掹掹嘅？你哋可唔可以日頭去做嘢，唔好夜晚先出去咧
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before a backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker.
Yeah, real funny.
嚴冠嘅教訓係啲咩嚟㗎？
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery.
喺某個露營車屋度。
I should ask around.
當地少女，喂，呢度會唔會有地圖啊？哇，正啊！呢度可以影相啊！喂。
Center is a vote for everyone. For Watery.
仲有人貼咗張唔見貓嘅嘢喺度咯。
Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
好似冇特別嘢啦。喂，冇地圖好難搞喎。
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery.
陰公。
I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
係咪北極融雪啊？海平面上升先會咁啊？
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground, so...
Well, us fishing types appreciate you all, at least.
碼頭咕喱好差咩？冇人搬嘢嘅話，邊個落貨咧？我想問。
Mind giving me a hand in helping out?
I'm supervising the work.
And?
And it's super.
監工，你哋咁多個人喺度，得一個人喺度釣魚，咁唔怪得你哋啲籮全部都空㗎啦。呢部唔會係露營車啊，係嘛
Hello. Do you have a second?
Long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else.
佢係咪住喺附近嘅咧
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
喂，其實係咪上集啲 NPC 嚟㗎？同埋我哋揾緊呢個露營車屋啊
Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. He owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
原本係橋嘅地方，佢隻手指住呢邊嘅喎。
Hello.
你企喺度做咩咧？避雨，但係冇落雨啊！浸晒啦呢度。呢邊咧
Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice.
享受芬蘭浴，你着到咁樣樣。
Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half-deer, half-man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
咪咯，阿伯，你都係唔好入去森林住啦，好危險啊！就算冇啲怪物啊，你都會有野生動物啦。
Hey, Seva, a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya. You're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
喂，有救生衣喺度添喎。
Have you heard old Pat's radio show lately? Yeah, I fear he's losing his grip on reality.
哇，正有嘢攞！
I don't care to listen to
我咁樣同
pointless
搶冇分別
jibber-jabber.
喎，應該。
Not on the radio and not in the sauna.
Whew. Hot.
咁我幫佢散一散啲熱氣啊，會唔會俾人打㗎？喂，會唔會有 lunch box 啊？我想問。呢度應該封住㗎咯
喎。Hey, Saga! Over here!
誒，點解你哋喺度嘅？
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you.
Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening.
咁你應該真係識咗你好耐喎。我哋問下神樹邪教
Are you
先。
familiar with the cult of the tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh?
It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
同埋我揾緊露營車
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled.
Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories?
唔係喎，未必喎，會唔會係嗰個空殼扮緊Saga 咧？我哋問下呢個咖啡樂園
So what
先。
is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest.
Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
我諗應該就係要行呢邊，同埋我想講下啲廣告好得意。
So, your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really.
Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is.
Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
我有睇過㗎。
I should profile some subjects.
側寫嗰度可以遲啲先。哦，所謂浸咗條喺呢度。我覺得係交界影響先至會咁高水位咯。當我哋解決咗啲嘢之後咧，呢個位應該就會退水啊。唔過去嗰邊住，因為咧我想睇我陣先。個陣嗰度仲有啲嘢我未睇啊。同埋而家都係冇地圖咯。 會唔會揾到地圖咧？冇好麻煩喎。呢個都冇嘢講嘅。要救呢個肥嘢呢邊，冇嘢啊！有個櫃，骨有藥。啊頂個反光，我以為有嘢執。子彈，呢隻門開唔到噶啦。
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
咁樣修理船嘅咩？
Watery's definitely quaint.
唔會越揼越爛嘅咩？雖然執呢啲物資，但我最想要嘅 lunch box 係冇咯。
I bet they have good fish here.
哦，咁呢度都多人釣魚嘅。
Hello。
誒，你好啊！又係鎖住，我哋幾時先有鎖匙可以開呢啲地方啊？喂，咁大個陣，真係地圖都冇張㗎？咦，唔係喎，呢度可以入去嘅喎。哦，有人喺度唱歌，酒吧嚟嘅呢度。我見到呢邊好似冇啊。
Okay then. Catchy tune.
富水鎮版嘅尼斯湖水怪，仲影到啲嘢嘅喎。咁呢邊咧，歡迎光臨咖啡樂園。咁呢啲唔係啲咩特別嘢嚟嘅，我慢慢碌落去，大家有興趣嘅就撳停嚟睇啦。上面呢個咧，遊合芬蘭大廳風格嘅微碌節。呢度咧，員工嘅人名。咦，又好傷。呢邊咧有海報咯，一趟恐怖嘅奇異旅程，深入某位藝術家心中嘅黑暗深淵。咦，芬蘭嘅歌嚟喎，隔離唱緊嘅。啊！嘿 ，Alan。咦，咪完未？我見到有嘢撳喎。
Excuse me. Do you know where? Hush. Artie's in the middle of his show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
個伯伯之前 Alan 咪見過咯，喺嗰個節目嗰度掃地伯伯嚟嘅喎。
Such a shame.
逢幾多碌頭你都咁摸下，係咪啲咩收集品嚟啊？鞋盒，我哋可以喺呢度 save 啊！又有個掃地桶啊！哦，出唔到去嘅。冇乜特別閃人。我唔等佢，咦！終於見到個地圖啦！哇，太好啦，實在超大喎呢度。呢邊應該都仲有排探索咯，如果我哋要揾嘅。不過就過去睇下先，同埋呢度有個容器。咦，奇啦！容器我唔係應該開咗嘅啦咩？原來就係呢個位執漏咗。好，咁呢個位置我哋應該就執晒㗎啦。之後就要探索呢個地區啊。同埋頭先我哋都攞到好多 側寫啊、資料啊咁嘅嘢，睇一睇先。科斯海拉兄弟，首先就係都市傳說。
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops. Brother, Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous.
其實佢哋會唔會已經見過啲咩啊？露營車屋呢？
Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
我諗唔係故事影響佢哋咁簡單喎，好似多份嘢，虛構同現實。
Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
有啲乜嘢係錯，有啲乜嘢係真，應該就要將佢兩個擺落嚟。羅斯就係嗰個餐廳嘅女員工，羅根冇死，但係故事對佢嘅生活仲造成咗啲乜嘢影響？好大機會就係嗰個空殼曾經化身 Saga 喺呢一度生活咯。邪教嘅蹤跡咧又多咗啲嘢啦，就係呢個露營車屋區。
A trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
伊莫知道啲嘢，咁暫時我哋有嘅資料就睇晒㗎啦。嗱，其實我哋都玩咗成個鐘咁耐，我諗跟住落嚟咧，去到露營車區可能都仲會有啲咩特別嘢啊。咁我就想去 save 咗先。今集暫時就嚟到呢度，下集再繼續啦。追嘅朋友記住 like 同埋 share 俾朋友一齊睇，我哋下集再見 ，thank you，拜拜。